Have you noticed how suddenly everyone is a coach, telling you about masculine and feminine energy, your wounded inner child, how to manifest abundance, set boundaries, align your chakras, heal generational trauma, embody self-love, and raise your vibration? These words flood your feed, they sound powerful, and for a moment they make you feel like you are finally on the path to transformation. But there is a hidden danger. Many of these so-called guides draw lines too quickly. Imagine this: you share a piece of your struggle, and within 10 minutes you are told you have a father wound, that you are stuck in your toxic feminine energy, or that you're blocked from manifesting because you don't trust the universe enough. You are placed into boxes without anyone truly knowing your story. And once you accept that label, it starts shaping how you see yourself. The problem is, you are far more complex than any quick diagnosis. History has been here before. In ancient Athens, Socrates warned of the sophists, teachers who sold quick wisdom without depth, teaching people how to speak convincingly rather than how to think deeply. They became influencers of their time, selling popularity instead of truth. Socrates, by contrast, admitted he knew nothing and asked questions that led people inward. Fast forward to today, and social media has turned many coaches into modern sophists. They speak in viral slogans and simplified concepts, gaining followers not because of the depth of their wisdom, but because of their performance. Look again at the language that dominates your timeline. Trauma. Boundaries. Toxic. Shadow work. High value man. Divine feminine. Energy blocks. These are real and powerful ideas, but repeated endlessly in shallow ways, they risk becoming empty labels. Instead of liberating you, they can trap you in an identity built on wounds. Friedrich Nietzsche warned of this when he wrote about resentment, the danger of defining yourself only through what has harmed you. Instead of becoming creators of our future, we risk becoming curators of our pain. Social media makes it worse. The algorithm rewards what triggers emotion, what keeps you scrolling, what keeps you stuck. And so influencers unconsciously fuel the cycle. They mirror your pain, they validate your suffering, but often they stop there, because moving you beyond it would not be as profitable as keeping you engaged. And in this loop, society risks breeding a generation that is fluent in the language of healing but unable to actually heal. Think of the Middle Ages, when religion gave people meaning but also created dependency on priests as the only gatekeepers to truth. Today, coaches and influencers risk becoming our new priests, mediating our sense of self through their content. But just as the Renaissance broke that monopoly by rediscovering human potential, today we need to reclaim our power of discernment, to separate deep guidance from shallow performance. The danger is not that people want to help. That impulse is timeless and noble. The danger is that help has become an industry of personal branding. Complex issues like loneliness, systemic inequality, or existential fear are reduced to personal mindset tips. It's easier to tell you to raise your frequency than to face the structural problems of our economic system. It's easier to tell you to cut off toxic people than to engage in the hard work of reconciliation, empathy, and building stronger communities. The future, if this continues unchecked, is clear. A culture where everyone speaks the language of trauma, boundaries, and energy, but fewer people actually embody resilience, creativity, or wisdom. A society that sounds enlightened but feels more fragile than ever. And yet, this danger also hides an opportunity. Because you, right now, have the chance to step out of this trap. To not just consume wisdom as fast food, but to cultivate it slowly, like a craft. To read the original thinkers, from Marcus Aurelius to Hannah Arendt. To practice discernment, to ask not only what feels good in the moment, but what truly helps you grow stronger and freer. The solution is not to reject coaching or guidance altogether, but to raise the standard. To follow those who don't just give you comforting words, but challenge you to think, to act, to create. To seek community, not just content. To turn your pain into art, your questions into action, and your vulnerability into real strength. So ask yourself now, are you living by borrowed words, or are you becoming the author of your own life? The choice will decide not only your path, but the future of our culture. If you want more deep perspectives on how to reclaim your freedom in a time of noise, subscribe to our channel now. Together we can move beyond trends and rediscover what true wisdom feels like.